Welcome to a new episode of Fit the Description, a Black Men's podcast, where various black men come together to talk about life, society, entertainment, culture, news, and whatever else we want to talk about from various black men's perspectives. I'm your host, G, and today we got James.
X.
And hopefully we have more people show up a little later. With that being said, I just want to let y'all know, if you like this podcast, make sure to like and subscribe. Also, do me a favor, check out the Clips channel. We're actually coming back very soon. Probably by the time this podcast comes out, we'll have a couple of clips up. So that is coming back. Also, we are on various podcast platforms, so make sure to check those out. The links are all down below if you only want the audio version. But be aware of this. The audio version is at a delay, so if you want to get the current episode, you got to come here to YouTube. So before we get started, I like to do like my monthly shout outs to kind of see how we are with the fan base, because I have noticed that we actually got some more people, well, I should say more countries coming in. So, and I want to apologize because I'm going to butcher, I'm just going to put on the screen because I can't even say a lot of y'all countries, but, and no offense, I just can't say it, but we just want to shout out to some of the new listeners here. So real quick, shout out to India, shout out to Reunion. I think it's called Reunion. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Sorry about that. Ireland, what's up? Thank you for joining us. Zambia, I want to shout out to y'all. Canada, oh Canada. Our northern neighbors, shout out to y'all. Thank you for joining us. Sweden, one of the first countries to come on. Shout out to y'all. Thank you for being here. I don't know if I can say that. It's that Algeria. I apologize. I can't say it. But I also want to say thank y'all for joining us. Shout out to y'all.
Algeria.
It's Algeria? Thank you. Appreciate it. Shout out to Algeria. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for actually showing up for the podcast. UK, thank y'all for showing up. Our people from across the pond, thank y'all. France, oh man, France overtook number 3. Hey man, we love y'all over there. Thank you for showing up. And of course, Germany, the big number 2. Thank y'all for coming to the podcast, checking us out. Thank you for all the new listeners to check us out. We appreciate y'all, and hopefully you rock with us. And of course, shout out to the homeland, the motherland, the United States of America. That's where we're out of. But of course, we want y'all to come, like I said, this is a place where it's all accepted. Just this podcast is just from a black man's perspective. So beyond that, I just want to thank y'all for showing up. Y'all give us motivation to continue this podcast, to keep it going. So, it's great to see y'all. It's great to see new listeners. Hopefully you stick with us, watch us grow, help us build this community. And again, like I said, man, as much as we love our domestic U.S. fans, we also love the new international fans that's coming to this podcast too. You may not like all our viewpoints, but of course, everyone's welcome here. And we hope you stick with us.
Oh, I knew it. Huh.
So, what happened?
Place is an island. Wow, that's dope.
Wait a minute, what happened? What place are you talking about?
Oh, that place you call Reunion.
Oh, Reunion. You said the island?
It's actually French, though.
Oh,
I knew
for
it
real?
was French because of the spelling, but it says it's on the continent of Africa, but it's an island.
Oh, no. I'm trying to bring it up so we can learn about it. Cause yeah, I never heard of Reunion.
It is really an island. But how the hell is it part of? Let me see here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's off of the coast of Madagascar.
Oh, really?
So it really is. Okay, all right.
Oh, what the
That
heck?
is dope. That's super dope.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Hey, man, I like that. I like how we're spreading out, man. I don't know if we'll ever be the number one podcast, but if we can become the number one Black men's podcast, I'll be happy about that. And I mean across the world.
Mm-hmm.
I've been thinking about it for a while. I don't know, man. Do you think we should shoot for that? Try to be the number one Black men's podcast across the world?
I mean, anything's possible for possible. Dude, oh man, that place looks dope. I'm about to go visit. Somebody get me a ticket over there, bro. It's dope.
For real, yeah. We want to know more about y'all over there at Reunion. I never heard of this place, but hey, like I said, we don't mind being ambassadors.
Bro.
Oh, there we go.
Well,
Oh, it is an island.
Watch
Oh, right
this.
there next to Mascot. Oh, wow.
What I said. That's why this is part of Canada. I
But,
mean, for Africa trip.
oh, but it's a French department.
Mm-hmm.
So what's it's like owned by France or?
No, I mean, again, the spelling of the name is French.
Okay.
The little freaking apostrophe joint over the E. That's why if you look underneath the spelling, there's another spelling. And it's French.
Okay. So
Shout
I
out
don't
to my mom for taking a bunch of French.
know. So, which I'll let you talk about that in a sec. But I mean, so if this is a French, this is what like a French, what to say? It's a French department. So what do you know what that kind of means? Because it's
That
over there by Africa.
I guarantee you the language they speak is French.
Okay.
And it looks like a bunch of is French like cities, but it's part of Africa. Which actually I think there's a big section of Africa that speaks French.
Oh, really?
Yes. I think I heard that from somebody before. I have to don't quote me on that, but I have to check and see because I think that's what it is.
And you be thinking France be in one place, but man, France be all across the world.
It's not well, it's just like English now.
Yeah, yeah, but I don't know. It's a little like because like to me, like French is just in places that's like you wouldn't expect it, you know? Like descendants of French, like what is it? What's it? It's like Creole, a descendant of French.
Yeah, yeah. That's why they're called. That's why in New Orleans it's called the French Quarters.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like you be finding like French descendants in like just really weird places that you don't expect to see them at. That's why I said it's a little different. Like English, yeah, because like it's kind of like a superpower country, so it kind of makes sense. And we, well, for now, deal with the world's currency. So it kind of makes sense that a lot of people need to learn English because a lot of business is done here. But like when you see like things like French, it's just weird to see French in like all these areas. Like it's all spread up because I know French is big in Canada. Like I said, I know French, like I said, Creole, descendant of French. Now we have French in Africa. It's like, man, I don't know, man. I wouldn't be surprised if like a lot of French has a lot more power over the world than what we know. Because they're just in like really random places. To be honest, I think if I remember right, I'm either descended from either French or Italian in my ancestry. So so hey, you even got black Frenchmen. That's what I'm saying, man. These guys are everywhere. So shout out to the French, man, for reals. Y'all be making some good food, man. I had some French food. It's bomb.
Wow.
Well,
That's
it ain't like
hilarious.
hey, it ain't like I could afford to move over there. So the best I could do.
I
One
mean,
day I'll go ahead.
but when you think about it, like it's probably. I mean, I don't know. When you think about it, French people were kind of like the travelers back in the day.
Really?
Hmm.
You see, I never looked into French history, so I wouldn't really know.
So they migrated places and just stayed. Like they're just like, I like it here. It's warmer. People aren't rude and smelly.
Hey man, don't diss the French. I never heard French people being smelly, so
You ever been to France?
no. But I would like to go one day.
Well, then go.
When I can afford it, I still gotta get my passport.
Oh my God. Get a plane ticket. Black Men Travel. Shout out to Black Men Travel.
How many black men travel?
You know, there's a group. That's why I said shout out to Black Men. It's literally called Black Men Travel.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
How'd you find out about this group?
because I travel
Mm.
and I'm
It's
black. I mean, it's only, come on now. Let's play Connect the Dots here.
I mean, no, I don't know. Because I know some days it could be like a secret society or something.
Bro, yeah, it's a secret society on YouTube.
Oh, really?
They literally talk to black people who travel all over the world. And they say what countries treat black people the best.
Oh, hold on. Let me see. Have you been on here before?
I have.
Oh, shoot. Is it BMT?
There's a few different ones. Go down. Let's see if this is the dude.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm on his main page.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because they're talking about the meetup. Yeah. That's one of them. Well,
This is it?
well, look at that.
Oh, wow.
It's just a group, man. If they tell you, get your passport, bro.
They know
Get
they
your
don't have
passport. Travel.
they don't have many subscribers. Oh, heck no. We got to promote these guys. Hey, man, I know we're not big either, but as y'all come in, man, get this subscriber count up. Come on now.
Well, that's the YouTube. You can also find them on Facebook and Instagram and blah blah blah. They have a bunch of different little channels.
Oh, okay. So this is one of them. Drug
Mhm.
in Colombia. Oh, that's a podcast.
In Medellin, yeah, Colombia. They said, man, go up there, bro. It's ridiculous.
Really?
Yep. They said Cartagena, Medellin, somewhere else too. But yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
Well, that's a new one.
What happened?
I had somebody ask me for eyelash shampoo.
Is that even a thing?
I, she thought it was. I was like, I've never heard no eyelash shampoo. My bad, homie.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what did somebody drop over here? Damn. Ambulance coming, huh? Oh, that's
Oh,
crazy.
shoot. That ain't good.
I'm
Be
straight.
like to say, what's it say? Blessed to the guy. Hope he's okay. Something like that.
Well, I don't know about saying all that. I don't know these people.
Yeah.
What if they were a dirtbag, scumbag, or something?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I get it, but again, like I said, man, it's
We live
never.
on different wavelengths, bro. Sorry. I'm just being real. Yep, the ambulance is coming. Oh,
I mean, I don't know about. I mean, I get where you're coming from. I'm just saying, ain't nothing wrong with wishing the best for people.
really?
I mean,
If you
yeah.
what happens in hindsight? If you wish somebody a speedy recovery, right?
Uh-huh.
And you don't know this dude, but then they get better, and you're like, yeah, I think my praises helped this dude out, right?
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay.
And then he ends up killing one of your family members.
Yeah,
Damn.
basically like the Spider-Man storyline.
Well, I think was that Spider Man? Was that Batman? Was Spider Man?
No, Spider-Man. Spider-Man. It was he was a wrestler, and then the dude was kind of cheat him out of some money, so the robber ran away, and he's like, I ain't dealing with that crap.
Mm-hmm.
And
And that was it. Boom.
yeah, then later down the line, that same dude, I think it was either that night or a couple of days later, wound up killing his uncle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is, though. That happens sometimes, bro.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's Kind of sad
Why
when it
you
does though.
why you think I'm always like, yo, I'd rather help the youth when they youth, you know what I'm saying? And then instead of not caring about them, and then when they get older, they try to rob me.
But would that really stop them?
Well, what if you help a kid out when they're younger? Yeah, because you teach them that there's a better path. But if you don't teach them and nobody cares about them, then the only people that's going to care about them is people that want to use them.
No.
So,
I mean, no, I get what you're saying. That I'm not trying to go that far. That's not what I'm talking about. You're right though. But
yeah,
but
so what do you mean? What is going to stop them?
so when I'm saying like kind of when I grew up, but I knew of a guy who basically, yeah, the dude wound up trying to help him out, and then a couple years down the line, he wound up robbing the guy.
Mm-hmm.
So so would you say that actually helps out?
Yeah, it does. It really does. I mean, you don't want to go any deeper into it. So yeah, I can just all I'm gonna say is yeah, it does.
Well, no, I just don't know how to go deeper into it. Because I mean, because you're telling me you helped out a kid, you helped out a kid and he wants to rob you. How does that really?
No, if you don't help out the kid,
Yes, I
if
agree
the
with that.
kid,
I agree with
then
that.
yeah, if you don't, if you're just like whatever, these kids gonna do what they do, and you don't take the time, and it goes back to the last podcast.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, like if you guys aren't trying to be in your community active, then don't be mad when your community takes action against you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, it
But
is
I,
what it is.
it's kind of like I'm not sure if you hear those stories. Like I was talking to a business owner a while ago, and basically he was telling me that the only people that ever robbed me were my people. He said I never got
Yeah,
robbed by Asian, never got robbed by Mexican. He said, I grew up here. I put my
yeah,
business here to bring business, and the only people that ever
uh-huh,
robbed me is my own.
yeah. And we've had this conversation before.
Yes.
Told you, like, and I people always want to jump up and down about the community, but then the community is the thing that be getting you the most.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's kind of like, it's like the facts of life.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I think you said it last week. You got to keep trying. You just don't stop.
Exactly, because you never know what you could. You don't know what impact you could make.
I mean, it kind of goes back to my saying where I tell everybody you can't save everybody. You can only save who you can.
But if the other people don't want to try at the end of the day, too, I mean, kind of like, well, they have to put forth some kind of an effort.
No, yes, I agree with that.
So yeah, but whatever. Let's just continue here.
Yeah. Do you want to go back to the travel thing, or do you want to do a different topic?
No, man, what do you mean? Black Men's Travel. Like I said,
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't even going into it. I just said shout out to Black Men's Travel.
Oh yes.
Hopefully, some of them listen.
Yeah.
I am a black man that travels. I do have a passport, and I
Yeah.
do have a passport card.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna get mine because I need to find more ways to make money, but I'm trying. I got a job coming up, and once I get that job, and if they give me the days that I want, I'm probably gonna go get my passport.
Mm-hmm.
So I was supposed to do it. I was supposed to do it. I was going to do it in 2020, but then everything shut down, so I couldn't do it.
Good Lord, man. You are the woulda coulda dude, huh?
Not really. I
Yes, you
mean,
are. You're like, man, I should have done this. I was gonna do this. I'm like, damn, man, just do it. Get it, ball out. I mean, save up, make it happen.
well, I mean that's what I'm talking about. That's what I am doing.
Passports, man, open up the world to you.
Yeah, I know. So that's why I want to get one. Even if I never use it, it's just always good to have. Like for example, I got a drone license. I'm studying right now. Well, I should be studying, but I need to start studying again for my gun license because that's the next license I want to get.
Oh man, hell yeah, you tripping. Damn, you gotta study like that, bro. It took me like 30, 40 minutes to study.
Yeah, man. Because I'll
Common
tell you
sense.
about. I got a horrible memory, so I gotta
Mostly
take
just
time.
common sense.
It's like what happened to my drone license. Like my drone license, it took me about 7 days, and I read every day. I fell asleep, let the whole entire
knowledge
lesson
sink
play.
in.
Yeah, I had to do it all. Like, and I did 7 days of that.
But that's
But
not bad. 7 days for that, because that's a pretty intensive test.
oh yeah, that test was. Yeah, so I mean, this might be. Yeah, I guess I have to talk about with the drone license. The funny thing is, when I was getting my drone license, the one thing that they told me, like a lot of people weren't getting them at that time. So they were like, yeah, you're like one of the few people that have them right now, because like I guess they said once the laws changed, when the laws changed, when the pandemic happened, a lot of people weren't coming in to get the drone license. So like for me, like I was the only one there. I'm going for the license. But yeah, I mean, no, you're right. That test is super intensive and it is confusing. Like you have to learn it.
Like
Define.
the
Go ahead.
like the biggest thing that stopped me from taking that test was the fact of the restrictions.
Which was what restrictions?
Like you can't fly at night.
Oh no, you can now.
I mean, I was like, that was the biggest thing for me because I did a lot of my cooler videos at night, and they were like, yeah, if you're found out, like if I posted online and you're found out flying that S at night and they find out it's you, you're in trouble.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Everybody, I've taken over now. G is no longer the host. So, new topics. 3 pointers. Should they be banned in the NBA? Should white people get a 5 second head start in races? Watermelon, America's new apple.
Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. I'm back. Like I said, I wish I had my
We've now muted him. We have taken over.
live streaming setup, but I don't have it right. Well, I don't want to put it together. It would take too long. Right.
We're going to keep muting him until he stops talking. Oh, my stars.
Test. My fault. So to kind of answer the James part, when I was talking about when he said you can't fly at night, no, they actually changed that law. So right here, I'm going to show you. So right here, this I just recorded. You need to buy one of these, which is called a Lumens Cube, and basically this will allow you to fly at. I couldn't get it out there. This will allow you to fly at night, and what it is, it's a flashing light, but it's like really bright, so people can see it. So if you want to fly at night, you basically need to get one of those. So if you get one of these, you can fly at night with no problem. But I think there's a few more limitations. Like I forgot. There's some limitations. But if long as you have one of those, you can fly at night. I think I bought mine at like was like $72. The other thing that y'all also need to know is that you also have to put on like a little ID sticker that's kind of like a license plate. You also got to put that on your drone now too. So that's two things that y'all gotta know. But anyways, just kind of talk. Let me tell you about the test though. I mean, at least a little bit. What James was saying, he is right. The test is pretty difficult. Especially, I would say to me, the hardest part is the maps. So, and that took me the long. Well, okay, there's two things. There's the maps, and then what is that called? It's the what's it called, the meter or the meter or the meter. And that's how you pronounce it. No, not the meter. That was the. Yes, it's the meter. Like here, I'll show you. I'll show y'all an example. So you gotta know how to read that. This is probably one of the hardest part. This right here is hard, and the other part that makes it hard to pass the test, trying to read the map. I would say those are the two, for at least for me, the two hardest parts of the test. So, because you gotta know what these numbers are, you gotta know what that circle is. Like you gotta know what all that stuff is, and that crap to read on the map is freaking difficult. So I would say those are the two hardest parts for me to try to pass the test. I actually passed because you need a 70 and above to pass. I think I passed it with the 79. So I kind of passed comfortably, but I'm gonna tell y'all straight up that test is from my understanding, it's easier than what it was. So I guess when James was going to take the test, it was actually going to be harder. But from my understanding, the test is a lot easier than what it once was. So if you took the test, I want to say, because I took my test in 2021, if you took your test like 2020 or earlier, you basically, from my understanding, was pretty much taking a pilot's test.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So now they took a lot of that stuff out. So it's a lot more, it's still difficult, but it's a lot more convenient for drone pilots, even though it's still not catered to drone pilots, which I feel like it needs to be. Because a lot of that stuff, I'll be honest with you, on the test, you're never really going to have to know because number one, you shouldn't fly that high. Like, there's no reason for you to fly that high. If you got to fly that high, you're doing something wrong. So, I mean, as long as you fly with, I think, like 200 meters, you should be okay. But yeah, but anyways, yeah, back to what you were saying, James. Yeah, if you just get that light that just showed on the screen, as long as you get that, you can fly at night.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, if you want to take the test, man, I say go ahead and do it, man. You'll be happy. And not that they redid it, so now you don't have to pay every year. You just gotta take a class. So every 2 years, like next year, I gotta take a class.
We'll see.
So
Boom.
yeah. Yeah. So is that the only thing that stopped you from taking the test?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Well, there you go. I just cleared up your issue. Oh, that's the other thing too. If you do a fly at night, I think you also need to have somebody else with you. I think that's also a thing too. You can't fly by yourself.
What? That's
Yeah.
stupid. What do I have to have somebody holding my hand? Like,
no, basically, from my understanding, I
I need a
that,
spotter. What am I going
yeah,
out of a turret?
yeah. Basically, yeah, you need a spotter. You need somebody because if you're flying, you need somebody to watch the drone. I think that's how it is. I may be wrong. If I'm wrong, please comment down below. But I think yeah, you need to have somebody else with you at night because you need to fly and you need somebody to watch the drone.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how it is. I think it's something like that. Cause I know for a fact, like if you wear goggles, you have to have somebody with you. So basically, like the what's it called the FTP, but what's it, the FPB? I think it's FPB or FPP. I'm saying that wrong. Either way, those pilots that fly like really fast drones, even though they fly by themselves, if you have goggles on your eyes, you're supposed to fly. You're supposed to have somebody else there with you. From what the test says. So yeah, I think it's the same at night. At night, you need to have somebody with you. So yeah, I mean, other than that, yeah, I mean, yeah, if you do that, man, you'll be good to fly. Heck, honestly, man, if we ever go back, if you ever have me out back in Lake Havasu, I mean, I should bring my drone out.
Whatever. You were scared to fly mine.
You damn right I was.
Drone is a drone, bro.
You say that, but I know how much a drone costs. I know that honestly, if I ever can afford it, I also want to upgrade to that Maverick 3 too. So I can use this one that I just showed you on the screen for travel, and I can use sorry about that, and I can use a Maverick Pro 3 for like my more professional work. Well, I mean, they're both gonna be used for professional work. It's just one I could probably take out, and then one I could just keep at home and really use if I really need to do. Basically, I have two drones. So if one gets screwed up, I have a backup. And that's kind of what I want to do.
Now that guy's funny.
Oh, well, you had another customer.
Oh yeah. That guy's hilarious though.
Oh,
he just wants one braid. It's very different.
wait, what?
Yeah, he wants one braid, like little braid. Right. Dope.
Is
But
he
nah, pretty cool.
is he like one of those dudes that's like bald, but he has like only a patch of
I
hair?
don't know. He's got a bunch of hair. He's like dope, but he just wants one. Like he styles his hair and his cuts are fresh, bro. He got like design. He's all tapered up and everything, but he just wants a little bit of the hair in the front to just be braided down. It's different. So
I'll be honest with you, man. This era of style is very different. I'm
it
not gonna
is
lie.
very, very different. But homeboys, like he came in and he was like about to give me some money for a bag, and I was like, bro, I'm not into that. Like it's just, I'm not one of those charge 10 cents for a bag type dudes. Like that's not me. Weird. I've always felt it was weird, but whatever. I mean, you gotta understand, like, it's supposed to be to help the environment out.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it's supposed to be for?
What, 10 cents for a bag?
Yeah,
Yeah, something like that.
because it's supposed to force you into buying reusable bags.
Yeah.
But then when I look at it and I go,
Basically, what it's for is to kind of cut down. Yeah, it's supposed to help the environment and reuse bags, because the problem was, before that law was passed, you had the regular bags and people would just leave them on the street and would just clutter up and create trash and all this other stuff. So you want the 10 cents for a bag because these are bags and they're permanent. And the reason why they charge 10 cents is because the companies that make the store bought bags, they can't make the money anymore because they have to make reusable bags. So you just don't toss on the floor and just creates junk or clutter. That's what it's for.
well, I look at it like this: a reusable bag they sell in the store for like $5 or $10, right?
If you want the good quality cloth one, yeah.
No, a reusable bag in the store. Go to any store, bro. It's like $5.99, $9.99 for a stupid bag. The good ones they have $9.99. Regular ones is like $4 or $5.99. What's $5?
I don't know which stores you go to.
I go to Rouse. I go to Stater Brothers.
Okay, we don't have a Rouse. We do have a Stater Brothers, but it's not what it used to be.
Yeah, I don't go to Food for Less or no garbage like that.
I don't
Even though that's Rouse.
Is it?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. But yeah, no. So if I'm getting charged 10 cents a bag, or if I buy a reusable bag, it's $5. And then I gotta keep track of this bag. Like, good luck. I'm in my head, I'm going, it's how many, like, what is that? That's 50 bags from the store to equal one reusable bag. How long does it take for me to get to 50 bags, dude?
Oh, I'm already there.
Well, yeah, but how long does it take? Like 6 months, a year?
No, heck no. Nowhere near it. I would say now because everything's more expensive, but when it first started, not really.
How was that possible? What did you like put one item in every bag or something?
No, it's just, I mean, we got to go to the store, and you go to the store every week. After a while,
Yeah,
you'll collect.
exactly. You go to the store every week. How many bags do you use in the store? Like the most I'll use is 4 bags.
It depends. So I would say it's been a very long time since we had a full cart of groceries. I'll put it like this. I haven't seen a full cart of groceries since I stayed in Atlanta.
Okay, so again, how many bags do you use every time you go to the store? God, you like drag a horse around the track.
Well, no, I'm doing that because I'm open. To be honest, I'm openly trying to calculate like how many bags I normally would get at the store.
Dude, you said you go every week.
I don't go every week. I go every other week. I'm talking
audience. Didn't this dude just say I go? Okay, so now it's every other week. How many? So every 2 weeks you go to the store. You can't calculate how many bags in a minute.
I would say, well, I'm saying depends. So at the bare minimum, I do 3. I would say now at the most, it would be about 6.
You do 6 bags of, okay, so whatever, 6 bags every other week.
Okay,
that's 12 bags a month at the most, the maximum.
Yes.
So again, how many months does that take you to get to 50 bags?
What is that, 5 to 6 months?
Like I just said, what is it, like 5? Like I said, it's going to be like 6 months. So 5 to 6 months, you're at 50 bags.
Okay. Yep. Yeah.
So that means in a year, if you keep the same purchasing up, you will get around 2 reusable bags worth of bags.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess.
Is that really worth it? Because if I buy the reusable bag and then I lose that joint, then I got to buy another one. How many reusable bags am I going to buy throughout the year? Because those don't even last.
Yeah, that's why I don't bother. I just stay with the plastic ones, just the regular, the thicker plastic bags you buy at the store for 10 cents.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I said. What's the point?
Yeah. I mean, I guess because they're cloth and they're a lot more comfortable.
They are not more comfortable.
I mean, I don't know. I see old ladies walking with those bags all the time.
Bro, I see old ladies mobbing with fanny packs. What do I got to do with anything?
Your question was why do they use the bags? I'm like, well, I don't know because I want to get one of those. It doesn't make. I mean, I have them, but like I don't really. And there's no reason for me to use them because I'll just go to the store and just use the 10 cents bags. So
Because it's not economical. Like
okay,
it's not. I mean, yes, it's supposed to be helping the environment, but is it really? Because these same people that get these reusable bags don't even recycle. So, who
yeah.
cares?
But who really? I mean, unless you're. I mean,
I recycle.
I was about to say I do too, but I'm just saying like because the only thing I recycle normally is bottles of cans. Everything else goes into the trash.
I recycle everything, bro.
Mm.
My
Even
recycle can stay full.
even plastic bags.
I got two of them. I got two of them joints. And I'm actually one of those weirdos that'll actually read how you're supposed to recycle things.
Okay, yeah, because I don't even know how to recycle. And I let me tell people this. I'm gonna put y'all on game a little bit. If you want to make some real good money, start recycling pallet jacks. Not pallet jacks. Start recycling wooden pallets.
First, you have to steal them from the stores, though, ladies and gentlemen.
No, you don't.
I don't know too many people that get wooden pallets delivered to their house.
No. I mean, all you because I mean, there's people that used to do it. Actually, when I was working at my old job, they actually asked me to find somebody because there's like a bunch of stores that like they can't get nobody to pick them up, so they'll just have you come in. They won't hire you, but they'll let you take the pallets and you can just keep the money.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have like a pickup truck and you want to make some money, go around stores say, hey, I'll pick up the pallets if you need me to. And a lot of stores, a lot of companies will just let you do it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a little just a little heads up. And honestly, you'll be surprised at the ones who would do it. So like, yeah, if you want to make some really good money on the side, if you have a pickup truck, just go around all these stores and just ask them, hey, do you have any pallets that you need to get rid of? Trust me, at my old job, we used to have this dude come by until he just disappeared one day and created issues. But he used to come by every week and come home and just pick up all the pallets. And then, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm letting y'all know, like, if
And he
you
got
want to,
arrested for stealing pallets.
no,
It's a federal offense. And he
what?
went to jail. He went to jail for like 50 years.
That's not a federal offense.
He's probably dead now.
That's not a federal offense.
Yep. Okay. Stop telling people to pick up steel pallets, bro.
I just said still. I said go talk to the stores.
Damn. Yep. Yep. That's terrible. Telling people to rob these stores for their pallets. What you gonna have next? The pallet challenge?
Hey man, I'm just trying to help people out, get some extra money on the side. And
Hey
yes,
man,
as long as the stores are okay, yes, you could take the pallets and recycle them, but you gotta ask the store.
ladies and gentlemen, G's gonna start the pallet challenge. It's even worse than the crate challenge. Yeah.
I'm just saying you could do that. Oh, and also boxes too. I know I see a lot of people going around getting cardboard box and
Exactly.
recycling that.
That's what Craig got fired for.
What the fuck is Craig?
You don't know who Craig is?
The only Craig I know is from Friday.
And wow. Ladies and gentlemen, right over G's head. Right over G's head. I'm gonna let him think about that while I take this intermission. Shout out to anybody listening that remembers Taxi.
Are you talking about the old movie with what's it, Robert De
No,
Niro
I'm
or Al
not.
Pacino?
No, I'm not.
Or is the one with Queen Latifah?
If you can't understand the theme song I'm playing right now, then you, my friend, do not know what I'm speaking of. I'm like, did you say the movie? No. Did you say with Queen Latifah? Hell no.
You said the Taxi. You said Taxi.
Yes, Taxi.
But Taxi is like an old what's it called, Al Pacino movie, right?
No.
I'm looking it up right now.
Look it up, bro. Boom, 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 boom. Who's in there? Was Tony Danza in there?
Heck?
Bro, you tripping. Boom, 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 boom. Was Danny DeVito in there?
Okay, yeah, I didn't even know about this one.
Oh. Danny DeVito, Tony Danza, told you.
Yeah. Heck, I didn't even know which Doc was in the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I never heard it. The only Taxi, which one am I thinking about?
No idea. But if you're not talking about Taxi, my friend, you don't know what you're talking about.
Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see right here. Al Pacino stars in Scorsese's Taxi Driver. Yeah.
Did I say Taxi Driver? I said shout out to the people that know Taxi.
Yeah, I know about this movie because I actually had to do a project on it back when I was in college. That's the only reason I know about it.
Well, I know about Taxi because I watched Taxi.
Yeah, I don't know shit about Taxi.
There's some of the greats were in there.
Yeah, I agree. The names I know is Dan DeVito, of course, Tony Danza, Andy Kaufman, and Doc Christopher Lloyd.
You can view more people. There was more people in that show.
Who else? I don't know him. Don't know.
You show more.
I've seen her, but I don't know her. Don't know her.
You don't know her, really? Wow.
I know Mark Anthony. Don't know him. I don't know any of these people.
Wow. That's crazy. You don't know the first name? You don't know this dude?
Yeah. Oh, Tom Casanova. I kind of remember him.
You don't know the first name on the list, really?
The first name on the list? Not really. I've seen him in movies, but I don't really know who he is.
Dude, isn't Danny DeVito and Rita in don't they star in, is it? It's not Sunny in Philadelphia, is it?
Yeah, well, I said Danny DeVito. Yes, always Sunny said
no, and Rita, the chick that you keep saying, I don't know who this is. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Rita Perlman.
Yeah, I said I know her too.
You didn't say you knew her.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I live.
Don't worry, we'll let the tape figure it out unless you edit it out.
Yeah, I won't edit this out. No, to be honest, I don't know. Either way, we're gonna finish this up. Yeah, I called her out. I said, yeah, I know her. I know Dan DeVito, of course. I said all the people I know. Here, I'll put it down. Dan DeVito, Tony Danza, Andy Kaufman, Christopher Lloyd, her. I just have a class in some show. Mark Anthony, Tom Casanova, and Susan Carroll. Ketterman. That's about it. That's all I know. I don't know anybody else. But yeah, no, I never watched Taxi.
Mm-hmm. I know you're too young for that, bro.
Yeah, what year? Oh, 1972. I wasn't even on this earth.
Neither was I, though. So it doesn't matter.
Like, yeah, of course I want to watch this. It said it went from 1978 to 1983. Hell no, I want to watch that.
Damn, it was Cheers.
I know Cheers. I could never get into it though. I remember Cheers.
Night Court.
I could never get into it.
Night Court was the joint.
I don't know about Night Court. I know about Cheers. I don't know about Taxi. What else
you
did
don't
you
know
say?
about Night Court, man?
No.
You suck.
Not at all.
What about WKRP? Night Court.
No. Yeah, I don't know about Night Court. What's it called? WARP?
Well, that's the new one. Well, that picture on the other side, yeah. But WKRP, yeah. What about it?
I don't know. I never even heard that.
In Cincinnati, yep.
Oh yeah, I don't know nothing about this.
Oh, bro.
You see, I could tell you when I started coming up, which we already talked about this, but Fresh Prince. Martin was my era. What else was there? Oh yeah,
It still really wasn't, but okay.
Family Matters, of course. Watch the show all the time.
You do understand none of these are really in your era, but okay.
I grew up on them. What are you talking about?
Bro, this is the same argument we had last time.
Oh my god.
You...
Jamie Foxx, my fault.
Oh, man.
The Jamie Foxx show.
Bro, tripping. Nah, those shows were not in your era. So
Well, like just like
91.
Taxi wasn't in your era, and you still know those shows.
Really?
I don't know what the hell. Yeah, it's the same thing with the
I never said it was in my era. I just said I like watching it.
Yeah, but well, like I said, like what you see, to me, that's like an old show. Like I would not watch that.
Just like I said, I like watching MASH.
Yeah, I can't get into MASH.
Exactly, but that's not. I never said it was in my era.
Yeah,
I just said I like watching it.
Yeah, but my mom. Yeah, my mom loves MASH. She used to watch it all the time. I couldn't get into it. That crap was slow and boring. And wasn't that like one of the biggest shows of in history?
What?
MASH.
Dude, MASH is like epic.
I don't understand it.
It's a story about mass units in wartime. What is there to understand?
I mean, I don't know. To me, it was boring. Just a lot of talking. The funny thing is, I actually met one of the actors before. I just forgot who it was.
If it wasn't Alan Alda, nobody cares.
Oh, okay.
Oh, if it was Max Klinger, heck yeah.
Okay. And just so you know, I don't know who any of those guys are.
Alan Alda was Hawkeye Pierce.
Was what?
Hawkeye Pierce.
From what?
The Brady Bunch. Oh,
I didn't really watch the Brady Bunch like that either.
It wasn't from the Brady Bunch, dude. We're talking about MASH.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch that either. I only watched some episodes of Brady Bunch. The only Brady Bunch I ever watched was the movie.
Growing Pains.
That sounds familiar. Who was that with? Was that with what's his face? What you talk about, Willis?
No.
Gary Coleman.
No.
What's growing pains?
Wow.
I don't know. I think I heard of it.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, I never watched this. But you know what this? You know what this has me thinking of? The Parenthood.
Why?
Because it's the pains. The pains like rhymes with parent. I can think about Parenthood.
Yeah, you're on your own with that one.